I will sing all together one word. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all wonderful devotees. I'm sorry I'm 4 minutes late. Actually, it's raining in Bangalore, so because of which I was stuck in some traffic. Still, Lord Venkateswara, Balaji, he has shown mercy. I am able to join. Thank you all also for connecting. Today's topic is very interesting. It's on very merciful form of Lord Krishna, Lord Venkateswara. So if we draw Sanskrit line, if we read the word in Sanskrit language, then Venk means sin. Venk means sin and problems. Kata is one who removes. So whatever sins we have done or whatever problems are coming in our life, the Lord removes it. And he is not just removing, but he is the boss of all of that. That is why Ishvara. So Venkat Ishvara, the Lord who removes our sins, our problems, our issues. So that Lord is called as Lord Venkateswara. He is not different from Lord Krishna. He is Krishna himself. And he loves cows. And before we get into discussing how Lord Venkateswara or Krishna, who he took incarnation as the Lord on that hill, on the hill in Andhra Pradesh, the district known as Tirupati. What are the reasons for his coming? How he came over there? We will discuss about that after our prayers. I offer my respectful obeisances to my divine spiritual master, Shri Srimachala Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. He is very merciful on the fallen souls. He speaks about Lord Chaitanya. He gives mercy of Lord Nityananda. And he preaches the message which is given by our previous acharyas. Then I offer my respectful obeisances to Srila Prabhupada, who is founder acharya of ISKCON. On the instructions of his guru, he has gone to the Western countries and preached the message of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada had made non-believers into Krishna conscious devotees. He has made even those who had no idea who is Krishna, who is God. Srila Prabhupada had made all of them into wonderful practicing Krishna conscious devotees. And not only in understanding, but he made them to follow Krishna conscious in their life. Then I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Panchatattva, headed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balaram, dear brother of Krishna, Sri Advaita Acharya, who is non-different from Mahavishnu and Sadashiva, to Shri Gadadhar Prabhu, who is incarnation of Srimati Radharani, and to Srivas Pandit, who is incarnation of Sri Narad Muni. Then I offer my respectful obeisances to the divine couple, Shri Shri Radha Krishna, along with all their associates, their devotees, their bhaktas. And I offer my humble pranams to all you wonderful devotees who have gathered for today's discussion on Lord Venkateswara. Hare Krishna. So, as we begin the story of this whole discussion which we are doing, there will be few names which you all should know. So, first name is Venkateswara. Please understand, Venkateswara is the name of Krishna. And what is the sign for Venkateswara? Yeah, and he is also known as Balaji. Another name is Balaji. We also call him as Govinda. Why Govinda? Govinda because he loves cows and cows love him. He takes care of the cows, not just loving, not just external loving. He loves them that he personally takes care of them. There is a small story which I would like to inform you all. Can you please select a photo of Lord Balaji by that time? You may have to share the screen for showing that. Samir Prabhu is doing. Okay. So Lord Venkateswara Balaji, we'll talk one story about him. He was on the hill, on the ant hill. On the top of the hill, there was ant hill. And under that cave, he was staying. That time, long ago, there was no temple. The temple was constructed later. So originally, Lord Krishna or Venkateswara, he was on the top of the mountain, but under an ant hill. He was sitting over there, and every day there was a cow who used to come and give milk to Lord Venkateswara. Every day that cow will come and give milk, Lord will drink, and the cow will go. But the person who was the owner of this cow was not able to milk the cow. So every day he was becoming disturbed and angry. Why this cow is not giving milk? He was becoming angry again and again. Why this cow is not giving milk? Because in the morning, the udders are showing milk. But when she comes in the evening, there is no milk outside. I'm not able to take any milk. So he became angry. One day he said, I will follow this cow. When this cow is going for grazing, I will follow this cow behind. So he was hiding and following the cow. The cow went here, there, and finally on the top of the mountain. After going on the top of the mountain, he sees the owner of the cow. He is seeing that the cow is giving milk inside ant hill. And somebody from within is drinking the milk. He was shocked. He ran to the king and said, see, this is what is happening. This cow is not giving us the milk. This cow is giving milk to this on this ant hill. I just want to ask you, Prabhuji, that the ant hill is different from the mountain. Tirumala is the mountain, and the ant hill is house of the ants. So Lord was under that ant hill, and the cow was giving milk over there. The king had purchased this cow with lot of money. He has spent lot of money to purchase the cow. So the king also became angry. I have given so much money for this cow, and the cow is not giving me milk. The cow is giving milk to somebody else. So with that anger in the mind, he took out the sword and wanted to kill the cow. At that very moment, at that very time, Lord Venkateswara came outside of this ant hill, and the king, he has slashed the sword, but the sword hit the head of Lord Venkateswara, not the cow. And then Lord's head started bleeding a lot. The king realized, I have done a mistake. Oh, maybe he is the Supreme Lord. He looks like Krishna only. And I have beaten him. And blood is coming. So he immediately fell on the feet of the Lord, started asking, please, I'm sorry, forgive me. I will not repeat. Oh, big mistake I have done. I didn't knew you are here. I thought that the cow is there. And the Lord said, even if the cow is there, how can you beat? I am the one who is supposed to protect the cows, and you are killing the cows. This is not allowed. I'm protecting the cows, and that is why, for protection of the cows, I came out and taken the sword on my own head. So after that, all the ministers and different devotees and brahmanas, they all came together and they made a special medicine for Lord Venkateswara. They made the medicine and started applying on his head. That is what you are seeing as the tilak on Lord Venkateswara. And in the center, you can still see the red mark. That red is the blood of the Lord. We devotees, we are applying Gopi Chandan. Like you can see, Vinay Prabhu has also applied Gopi Chandan. But the Lord, he is applying medicine, because he is telling everyone, I am ready to give my life. I am ready to die to protect the cows. So he loves cows so much. Why? Because cows are his devotees. So if you also become his devotee, Venkateshwara is ready to protect you. Cow was giving milk, you also give milk. Every day heat milk, boil the milk, and give to the cow, give to Lord Venkateshwara, put tulsi on that. Krishna will protect you every time. Venkateshwara will protect you every time. Now I request Sameer Prabhu, if he has already got the photo or picture of Lord Venkateshwara, you all can see that he is having a tilaka, but in the middle there is a red color mark. That is the blood of the Lord. He's showing another photo. If you can make the other laptop as the host, then I'll show from there. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for showing Samir Prabhu. Now you should understand some names. These names will come in our discussion. So in the first yuga, by name Sati Yuga, there was a lady, female, her name was Vedavati. We will start the story of Lord Venkateswara now, how he came, how he appeared. What is this sign for? Vinay, what is this sign for?
Prabhu Satya Yuga. Satya Yuga.
Okay. Satya Yuga. So in Satya Yuga, there was a female and she was meditating. Why she was meditating? Because she wanted Lord Krishna to become her husband. She wanted Supreme Lord Krishna, Vishnu, to be her husband. And she was desperate for that. So she was meditating for many, many years. Sati Yuga passed. And then the next Yuga came, Treta Yuga. In Treta Yuga, the next Yuga, second Yuga, there was a demon, Treta Yuga. There was a demon by name Ravana. Ravana, who had 10 heads. He was a demon. And he was going to different places, seeing who is meditating, either kill them or rape them. If they are males, then kill them. If they are females, then rape them. So Ravana came to Himalaya, where Vedavati was doing meditation. So when he approached Vedavati, he said, "Oh, so beautiful you are. Get up, get up. I want to have some enjoyment with you. Let us play, let us dance, let us go for movies together." All this nonsense he started doing. And you can marry me, I will marry you. We will live happily. I want to enjoy with you. I want to have physical relation with you. After speaking all of these things, Vedavati became angry. She said, "Get lost from here. Otherwise, I will curse you and I will burn you. Go, get lost from here. I will only accept Krishna as my husband and nobody else. Only Krishna is my husband. And I'm meditating only for Krishna. I don't want you people. I don't want, and you are a demon. How dare you even ask me?" Speaking like this, he became angry. Ravana, no, ultimately. Demon, very big demon. He became very angry and he grabbed her by force. And he grabbed the hairs of Vedavati by force. As soon as he did that, Vedavati was doing meditation. She had a lot of power, spiritual power with her. So with the hand, Vedavati cut off the hairs. She said, "How dare you touch me?" So he was holding the hairs and immediately Vedavati cut those hairs just with the hand. Ravana fell back. He says, don't go away. I will capture you and I will enjoy with you. Vedavati says, I curse you. And then Vedavati cursed Ravana that if you have sexual or physical relationship with any female forcibly, then immediately you will burn. So that curse was given to Ravana at that time. If you force any female to have physical relation with you, then you will burn into fire, ashes. At the same time, Vedavati also said that this body, my whole presence, was only meant for the Supreme Lord Vishnu. Now, because you have touched me, this physical body has become polluted. I will not approach Lord Krishna in this body. I will give up this body, take a new birth, and then come back. She also said that I will make sure that Ravana, because of me, you will die. So, three things she said. First one is, if Ravana tries to enjoy anybody physically, then he will burn into ashes. This is the first thing. Second thing is, she said that because you have touched me and I am only meant for Krishna, I will burn myself also and take again a new birth to become wife of Krishna. I will not approach him in this body. And the third thing which Vedavati said is, because of me, you will die. Now, how that happened, let us look into it. All these things comes in Venkateswara story. Yes, you may share. Lord Venkateswara is coming as Lord, has come as Lord Ram in Treta Yuga. Okay, in Treta Yuga, he has come as Ram Chandra, and now he is in the forest along with his wife Sita and brother Lakshmana. Along with the brother Lakshmana and wife Sita. And that is the time when Ravana was supposed to come and kidnap Mother Sita. Ravana was supposed to come and kidnap Mother Sita. But just before that, Lord Rama, he called Agni. Agni is a god of fire. He called the fire god and told, you keep my wife Sita and send Vedavati. Vedavati had burned herself, right? She did not burn herself. She only took shelter of fire god. She was with fire god. Now Sita is given to fire god for some time, and Vedavati comes out. And Ravana kidnaps Vedavati, not Sita, not Mother Sita. Because nobody can touch Sita, Mother Sita, or Srimati Radharani, Mother Lakshmi, apart from Krishna and Narayan and Ram. Nobody can touch them. So Vedavati was kidnapped, and to save Vedavati, Lord Ram killed Ravana. So the third boon happened, right? That this Vedavati told, because of me, you will die. So Rama killed Ravana for the sake of Vedavati. And after rescuing from Ravana's place, Ravana is killed. Then Mother Sita had to do Agni Pariksha. She has to testify herself in the fire, she told that if I am pure, if I have only thought about Lord Ramchandra and nobody else in my life, then the fire will not burn me. But if I am contaminated, if I have associated my mind or body with somebody else, then the fire should burn me. So that time there was a fire lit. And Vedavati goes inside the fire and Mother Sita comes out of the fire. Okay, now let us go to the next scene. This is the first scene. Create background of Vedavati, who is going to be wife of Lord Venkateswara. She is going to become wife of Venkateswara now. So the reason for Venkateswara to come is Vedavati. Now let us talk about second story. This is story number 1. Now second story. All the stories will linked in the end. Now story number 2. There was a rishi. His name was Bhrigu, a sage by name Bhrigu, and he wanted to see who is supreme God. So first he went to Brahma, but Brahma failed in the test because Brahma became angry. He went to Shiva. Shiva also failed in the test because Shiva also became angry. Then he went to Vishnu to test if Vishnu is supreme God. And after going over there, Bhrigu kicked on the chest of Lord Vishnu very hard. But Lord Vishnu did not become angry at all. He was happily smiling. And he said, "Oh, Bhrigu, I'm sorry. My chest is very hard. Your leg would have been hurt. Let me massage your leg. I'm sorry this happened." So then Bhrigu established that Lord Vishnu is supreme because he can control his anger. Brahma and Shiva, they are not supreme because they could not control their anger. Whereas Vishnu is supreme because he controlled the anger. But because of this kicking of Bhrigu on the chest of Vishnu, Lakshmi Devi, wife of Lord Vishnu, became angry. She said, "Arey, that is my husband's chest." She didn't like it. She became upset. So she left her Vaikuntha place. Lakshmi. She left her Vaikuntha place and she came to this earth planet. There is a place in Maharashtra by name Kolhapur. I'll write it down. There is a place in Maharashtra by name Kolhapur. So she came and she came over there, and even today there is a huge temple of Mother Lakshmi by Mahalakshmi temple. Yeah. Now, if wife is gone out of the house, husband will go in searching. So now Vishnu is in search. Where is my wife? Where is my wife? He's not able to find. He's searching everywhere, but he's not able to find. Finally, he becomes tired and he comes on Tirumala hills. On top of the hill, He stays over there. And this story happens in Kali Yuga, just before the Kali Yuga starts. Just before the Kali Yuga starts. So Lord Venkateswara, who is Vishnu, he comes to Tirupati now. This is story number 2. Now we will go to story number 3. Now, as per story number 3, Lord Krishna, he left Vrindavan at the age of 11, went to Mathura and then Dwarka. And he got married in Dwarika. He did not marry in Vrindavan. But Krishna's mother, her name is Yashoda. She was in Vrindavan. Every mother wants their child to get married and want to see the marriage. The special feelings are there in Indians. So Mother Yashoda also wanted to see Lord Krishna getting married, but that did not happen. Very difficult. So what did Krishna do? He comes in Kali Yuga as Venkateswara, and Mother Yashoda, she comes as mother of Venkateswara, named Vakula Devi. We'll write down in the chat box. Vakula Devi. She is mother of Venkateswara, Lord Balaji. And now she is feeding Lord Balaji every day because he is on the mountain. There is nobody to take care on the mountain. So she cooks for Lord Venkateswara. She washes his clothes. She cleans the house, the place where they are staying on the top of the hill. Okay, so this is the third story. Not Bahula Devi, Samir Prabhu. The name is not Bahula Devi. The name is Vakula Devi or Bakula Devi. Yes, Bakula Devi. Now coming to we will try to string all the stories now. Now Mother Lakshmi, she had come down, right? Now she takes one more incarnation as now that Vedavati, story number 1. Okay, Vedavati takes birth in the house of a king. And how she takes birth? The king has gone to take bath in the morning in the pond. There was a lake in which the king had gone to take bath. And in that lake, he saw a lotus flower, a golden lotus flower with 1,000 petals, very big. So as soon as he went down the water, came outside, he saw this lotus flower in front of him. And as soon as he came outside, he saw that there is a baby girl inside the lotus. Very beautiful girl. She was having very beautiful eyes, small girl, but very beautiful eyes. Her skin was very golden in color. She was Vedavati. And now her name is Padmavati. Padma means lotus, and Vati means that which comes from. So because she was born from Padma, Because she was born from lotus, that is why she is called as Padmavati. Now, Padmavati is also there, and Lord Venkateswara is also there. And our Bakula Devi, Yashoda, she wants them to get married. So a separate Leela starts. Padmavati became little younger. She came to the age of around 14, 16, very young, and she was very beautiful. And daughter of the king, having good jewelries on the body, bangles and hairs are also very beautiful. She's wearing sari and she goes to the garden. Now, in that garden, Lord Venkateswara also goes. And they both see each other. After seeing each other, they lose their heart. They get in love with each other. There is a saying, love at first sight. This is real love at first sight. Everything is only fight. But what is happening between Vishnu and Lakshmi, Venkateshwara and Padmavati, that is real love. Now, but if you have to impress the girl, no? Venkateshwara is our hero of our movie. And he has to impress the heroine, Padmavati. How he will impress? So he makes a plan. And there comes a big elephant, very huge elephant. That elephant runs towards Padmavati. Padmavati was not alone. She was along with her friends, other girls and friends. All these girls, along with Padmavati, become very fearful that, oh, big elephant is coming and running towards us. He may kill us. So they shout and scream and they try to run away. They become very afraid and they are trying to run away. At that time, that very moment, our hero comes. Venkateshwara in between. And then he stands in between like a mountain and pushes this elephant away. He shows his strength, he shows his power. And the elephant goes away. Seeing so much strength of Venkateshwara, Padmavati, now she is also in deep love with Venkateshwara. She says, oh, he is very strong. He will protect me. I want to marry him. She thinks in her heart. And Lord Venkateshwara also thinks in his heart that I want to marry Padmavati. Please understand, this is not material marriage. This is not like our marriage. We people get married, we have dirty body, dirty mind. This is spiritual marriage. Krishna is showing that he can do anything for his devotees. He can go to any extent for his devotees. He is ready to protect his devotees. So now Venkateshwara comes home and Padmavati goes to the palace because she is daughter of the king. Venkateshwara is staying in a cave. But Padmavati, she is staying in palace. And now both of them are having love fever, a special type of fever. This fever is love fever. When love fever happens, you don't like to eat anything. You don't like to drink anything. You will not be able to work at all. You will have little temperature on your body, means little heat in the body. You are not interested in talking to anybody. You will not even get sleep. This is what was happening with Padmavati and Venkateswara, both of them. They are not eating anything. Why? Because they are continuously thinking about each other. So then, mother of Venkateswara, Bakula Devi, she is asking, what happened to you, son? Why are you doing like this? Why you don't eat? Eat something, eat little. He says, no, I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat anything. Same thing is happening in the palace. Padmavati is not eating anything. At that time comes Narad Muni. First, he visits Lord Venkateswara. And he asks, what happened to you, Lord? Why are you having this fever? Special fever? Love fever. I know it is love fever only. Let me convince your mother. So Narad Muni goes and he is convincing Lord Venkateswara's mother, Bakula Devi, that don't worry, your son is not having any other fever. He is just having love fever. We have to get him married. So to whom we should get him married? We should get him married to Padmavati. He saw her in the garden today morning. And since then, he has lost his heart. If we get him married, he will start eating, he will start dancing, he will start doing everything. So Bakula Devi says, but we are not big people. He is king and Padmavati is daughter of a king. Narada says, you don't worry. I will go and solve the problem. Okay, please do it. So Narad Muni comes to the king. His name was Akash Raj. After coming to the king's palace, Narad Muni visits, talks, everything happens, and then he asks, how's your daughter? Is she fine? Akash Raj says, no. The king says, no. My daughter is having some fever. I don't know, typhoid, jaundice, what it is. She's not talking, she's not eating, she's not sleeping. Narad Muni says, I know medicine. I'm a doctor also. Let me go and see your daughter. The king says, please, give some medicine to my daughter. Give injection also, no problem. Treat her. Something, do something. Injection also, no problem. So Narad Muni goes, visits Padmavati and informs that Lord Venkateswara wants to marry you. Are you ready? She says, yes, but my father has to be ready. He says, no, don't worry, I will handle that. So Narada comes to the king and says, I have found out this is not a normal fever. This is very big fever, bigger than corona. The king says, but there should be some medicine, some solution. He says, yes, I have a solution. Don't worry, I will save your daughter. But you also have to be ready that whatever it takes, you should be ready to save your daughter. He says, yeah, bigger than corona. I'm ready to do anything. Save my daughter. Narada says, simple solution. There is a person. That person should marry your daughter. If marriage happens only with that person, not with anybody else, Only with that person, if marriage happens, then your daughter will become all right. The king is asking, who is that person? Tell me. He says, yeah, very good person. Okay. They are very rich. Narada says, yeah, very, very rich. How much rich? Oh, they stay in a cave. Oh, I am king, I am staying in palace, and you are giving my daughter who is staying in cave. Okay, no problem. I will give them money. I will give money. I am a king, no, I will give them money. But you tell me, so is that person very beautiful looking? At least handsome? Narad Muni says, complete handsome. Best handsome. But he is black in color. He says, what? Black in color. He is staying in cave, no money, he's black in color, and you are telling, get my daughter married to him. He says, one very good quality is there. What is that quality? He's having 4 hands. Normally, 2-hand people, they are only doing problem for wife. Here he's having 4 hands. Narada is telling Narada, as soon as Narada informs this to the king, king becomes angry. What is this? Narad Muni, you are a great devotee, and you are giving my daughter to some, I don't know what, Rakshasa or somebody, some alien, having 4 hands and black color, no money. Okay, tell me about his father. He says he doesn't have any father. He is father for everyone because he is God. That time Narad Muni understands. That time the king understands. Okay, now I understand. He is talking about the Supreme Lord who has taken incarnation as Venkateswara. So he gets convinced. He is Supreme Lord. So the king becomes ready to do that. As soon as the king is ready, then marriage ceremony starts happening. Marriage proposal comes. Everyone is given letter. Everyone is given a letter. Everyone is given that invitation card. All the demigods, Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Chandra, all the rishis, the sages, everyone is called for that marriage. But Lord Venkateswara, he is not having money. He stays in the forest. From where will he spend money for the marriage? So he has to take loan. From whom he should take loan? There is a god who controls the wealth. There is a bank manager. The bank manager for demigods, his name is Kuvera. So he gives loan, special loan, marriage loan. Special interest discount he is giving. Like on home loan, nowadays they are charging some 8% to 9%. But Kuvera gave marriage loan, special marriage loan, only 2%. He said, no, no, not required. You are Supreme Lord, no? No percentage. Don't give me any percentage. Just return the loan completely. So all the departments got divided. The fire god, he became kitchen in charge. Air god, he became in charge of AC. Water god became in charge of giving water to everyone. 0%. Like that, everyone took some or the other responsibility. Finally, Lord Venkateswara got married with Padmavati. And anybody who visits Tirumala, Tirupati and takes darshan of Lord Venkateswara, they give lots of donations, lot of money they give to the Lord. Why? Why they give so much money to the Lord? Because that money has to be given back, right? Loan is taken. That loan has to be repaid. Who will repay the loan? So the devotees are repaying the loan, marriage loan. That is the responsibility of all the devotees. When we go to take darshan of Lord Venkateswara, we should give some money, whatever it may be, even if it is 1 rupees or half a paisa, whatever, half a rupee, 50 paisa, give something, because the Lord has to pay back marriage loan. All this leelas, all this complete pastime, and there are many more pastimes. This is just a small one which we spoke. Every day Lord Venkateswara has pastimes with his devotees. Why he is doing all of this? So that we all can become attracted. So that we all can start chanting Hare Krishna. So that we develop love towards Krishna. Nowadays we are having love towards YouTube. We are having love towards eating. We are having love towards roaming around and gossiping. We should not have love towards gossip. We should not have love towards only eating. If you want to eat only Mahaprasad. Okay, so this was one of the stories of how Lord Venkateswara came and how he got married. Even today, every day in Tirumala, Lord Venkateswara's marriage ceremony is happening. You know, in marriage ceremony, we decorate the house. We decorate the house with flowers, with leaves. So even today, it is believed that those leaves, those flowers are not dried. Every day they are changing. Srila Prabhupada had also gone to Tirupati, Tirumala Hills. And along with him, there were many devotees, Western devotees. Previously, no foreign person was allowed. But after Srila Prabhupada went, they started allowing ISKCON devotees. Even if they are born in USA or London or any part, if they are devotees of ISKCON, they are allowed to take darshan of Lord Venkateswara after Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was there along with Lord Venkateswara inside. The doors were closed from outside for half an hour. And Lord Venkateswara and Srila Prabhupada, they both were talking. So when Srila Prabhupada came out, so his disciples asked him, Prabhupada, you were there for half an hour inside. What happened inside? Then Srila Prabhupada explained to the devotees, I was just informing the Lord that what all services, what all activities I'm doing, how I'm trying to preach. And then what the Lord said? The Lord said, best of luck and congratulations. You should do more. And you should tell all the devotees to do more. So this is the instruction for all of us, the complete deaf community, that take up the task in your heart and preach Krishna consciousness. Tell this story about Lord Venkateswara to others. Make people devotees of Krishna. Stop nonsense conversions which are happening. Only because people don't know about Krishna, they are getting converted in some religion. But there is no happiness in converting. The real happiness is only serving the Lord. So this task has to be taken now today in this Zoom session. There are more than 50 devotees. More than 50. If you all 50 just take 5 minutes in a day and talk to any friend or relative and tell them about Krishna, that will be so nice. Ask them to watch our YouTube channel, Bhakti Vedanta Deaf Community. Ask them to read Bhagavad Gita. Because Lord Venkateswara has given this instruction to us. He has given instruction to Prabhupada, and we are disciples of Prabhupada. Disciples. So we have to follow this instruction. Okay, I will end over here and we will take only one question. There is not much of time.
We have 3 hands. Prabhu, am I audible?
Yes, Vinay Prabhu, you are.
Hare Krishna. Question from Bhushan. I understood the story of Tirupati Venkatesh. I understood why the tilak is like this. But my question is, what is in his chin? Venkateshwara's chin. Something I saw something in the chin. What that is?
Yes. So there is one more very nice story. Thank you, Bhushan Prabhu, for asking this question. So I will not get into the detail of the story. In short, I will just try to tell you. There was a devotee by name Ananta Alvar. And Ananta Alvar was constructing the temple, helping in construction of this temple. He was having a big spade. Spade is a sharp, big needle, very big needle, which will help you to till the ground. Spade. Yeah, this will help you to break open the ground, dig the ground. So he was doing that. His wife was pregnant, but she was taking the mud and throwing at the distance. But Lord was seeing that my devotee is doing so much and the pregnant wife is also doing for building my temple. I should help them. So Lord Venkateswara, he came outside the temple as a small boy, around 10, 11 years old. He came outside and he started helping. First, he told Anant Alvar, first he told the male devotee that let me help you. You don't worry. He says, no, don't come in my between. This instruction is from my guru. I will do that. Then he went to the wife and he said, see, mother, you are pregnant. I will help you. You do one thing. You give me the mud halfway and I will run and throw another halfway. You don't go the whole way. I will do it. You do only little. I will do complete way. So after saying this, the wife started giving, and Lord, he personally started carrying the mud and throwing. But Ananta Alvar realized there is something wrong, because previously she was taking 3 minutes to go, throw and come. But now she is taking only 1 minute. How come? She should become more tired, but she is getting a lot of strength and she is pregnant also. So something is wrong. Let me see it. So Anant Alvar, he goes to see and he finds that same boy who is helping the wife to throw. He becomes very angry. And he says, I told you this is my guru's instruction. You should not do. So in anger, he hits Anant Alvar. He hits with that spade. that iron rod, he hits the boy, not very hard, little bit, but because he's a small boy, he hits on the chin and the chin starts bleeding. Immediately the boy runs and Anantalva runs behind. Maybe the child has got a lot of hurt. I have to go and see. He should not be crying so much. So Anantalvar also runs and the boy runs inside the temple. After opening the doors of the temple, Anant Alvar is seeing that it is nobody else than Lord Venkateswara who has got bleeding on his chin. So he becomes very upset and angry. He says, "Why did you do this? I told you this is my Guru's service. Don't come in between. Now you came in between, you got this now. Anyways, I'll do something." So he also started making a special medicine and he applied that medicine on the chin of the Lord. That is why it is not bleeding now. So that is the mark on the chin.
Hare Krishna. Bro.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much. We'll close today's session here. The time is also up. I am requesting Rajendra Prabhu and Uma Mataji, please write your questions, or you can record your questions and send it to Samir. We will answer your questions. Thank you everyone for attending. Now you all should sign Govinda, because in when we go to take darshan of Lord Venkateswara, we sign Govinda. How do we sign Govinda?
Govinda.
So this is a sign of
Govinda.
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 Govinda. Govinda. Govinda. Okay, let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra once and then we'll close. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol.